Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. And today, Paola is here also. She's a volunteer and she's working with the organization. She's helping me today. Thank you. And we'll be getting into the subject that has us here. And as the poster said, what's up with the water? And we're going to talk about the water. And I'm going to start from the beginning. I want to give you a broader vision about water, what's happening with the water, and then we'll go down to get to this area and the problems that we have here in these communities and the communities behind. So what we're going to talk about is like the water that we use to drink, the water that we use to take a shower, to wash our dishes, to clean our houses. What's happening with this water? And then the sewage that we're talking about, the sewage and the problems and all the things that we are seeing here. And I want to ask you, like, what's the common thing between this glass of water and this pipe? It goes here and goes to the sewage, and what we want to do is have this water to go back to be usable. Sometimes we talk about sewage as something that we have to pull away, to get rid of it, like something bad. We don't want to see it, we don't want to know about it, we want to throw it away. And 80% of the sewage is water, and we need water. So it's not something that we have to get rid of it, it's something that we have to take care of. We have to see what's going on with the water, how we can treat the water, how we can reuse the water. And why I'm saying that about the water, because we're talking right now with the pandemic, and now I'm very happy being here with you guys in an open space with a lot of people without my mask that I can be out again. But what we're seeing is in this cartoon it says like COVID. What it says here is be sure to wash your hands and all will be well. Okay? This is what they're saying. Like just wash your hand and everything will be well with the COVID. But what is coming after the COVID? A recession. And we're feeling the recession. And what's the big wave? Climate change. So we're in front of something very big, very important that is here, and it's climate change. And climate change is impacting our lives in different ways. But today we're going to talk how the climate change is impacting our water. In our region in Baja California, it's in a study I read, in 20 years, it will increase 1 degree. Thank you. And it will lower 50% our rain in 20 years. 20 years, it's not long. 20 years, it's a short time. And I got this map yesterday from the NOAA. And this is what the monitor of drought is telling us, and it's telling us that this area, the west of the United States, it's in a very serious drought period. And it's because of the climate change. And the climate change is like, in some places, we're having a lot of water and snow and cold, and other places we don't have water. So it's like the extremes. A lot of water and no water. Where our water here, the water that you guys use every day, where it comes from?
The Colorado River.
The Colorado River. So we have that 98% or more. I can say 100%, but the officials say it is 98%. But I can say 100% of the water we depend on the Colorado River. The Colorado River is, most of you guys are from the United States. It's in another country. So for us, it's a very high risk that we are encountering. I know it's small, but you can see. This yellow area, here is Tijuana. Is the watershed of the Colorado River. And I want to do another question. Everybody knows what a watershed is? The concept of a watershed? Like clearly, who doesn't know what a watershed, like a geographic measure? A very high-tech way of explaining this. It's high technology. It's a 3D map. So we have a map here, and you can see the high points will be the mountains, the low point will be the valleys. And you have two types of watersheds. You have a closed watershed and an open watershed. A closed watershed is the water. if it rains here in my hand in this paper, the water will drain to the center, like to a lake. That's a closed watershed, like the Mexico City. I know cities in Mexico, but like Mexico City, it's a valley and it goes into the center. And there's the open watershed, that is, it will flow to the ocean. We live in an open watershed in Tijuana, and also the Colorado River, it's an open watershed. So all the water that drains will go here and will go to the ocean. So that's different. So it's a geographic way of delimiting an area. So it will be the high points and lows, and how, if it rains, how the water will move. So we have this huge watershed, and we depend from this river, the Colorado River that we all love, 7 states from the United States: California, Nuevo Mexico, Utah, Wyoming, you know?
Wyoming. Yep.
Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. All these states and all the people that live here depend on the same water. And then is the border, and then is the state of Baja California. So it's 8 states. We depend in the same source. What's happening here in the open basin of the watershed is that in some of the states that are neighbors from these states are having problems, like you saw with the drought. So then U.S. government is planning also to give water to other states and doing other pipes here in the upper, where the water source is up here.